Grahamites, it's time to unite. It is Christmas Eve. I'm going out to Pizza Works. I guess they're having internet issues, so I got to go fix that. That's the only thing that sucks about being on call at any time for a job as a business owner is, you know, even the holidays you don't really get off because you know, you got to be there for mission critical you know, like networks and stuff like this. But this is something simple. This is only Wi-Fi, so we're going to go and see what's going on. And as you probably have seen, the quality of this video is not how it is normally, and that's because my other camera, the one that I normally use, is charging after last night's open stage and the vlog from last night. I just have no batteries left, so they're all charging at this point, so I'm using my backup. Hopefully I'll be getting a brand new camera here soon, and then I can use the other one more often. Man, what a fun time last night, you know. TJ's a gag, man, you know, and you have to kind of forgive him when he's drunk, because the way he talks to people and stuff like that may be hard to get used to because of all the swearing and stuff, and I know that's not for everybody. So so for that, I apologize, but you know, I can't do anything about it. You know, he's a friend of mine, and we're going to continue to do vlogs together. So I guess if you see any videos that are filmed at night, you might want to avoid watching those, unless it's not TJ or whatever. But yeah, yeah. So I'm going to Pizza Works, and I'm going to go ahead and have lunch. I can't believe they're open all day, and I can't believe they're even having an open stage tonight. You know, I think it's insane to have on Christmas Eve, or any holiday for that matter. They're going to have one next week too for New Year's Eve. You know, and sadly, I'm taking next week completely off from filming at all. So, but that excludes vlogs. I'll continue to put out vlogs for you guys. You know, because you know, I want to make videos and share what's going on in my life. All you grandmas out there, and just to kind of share what I do, where I'm going, where I've been, my friends. My family does not want to be vlogged, so that's why you'll never see me film family. Friends with, they're okay. I'll do. I want to introduce you eventually to our moviegoers friend group, and give you a taste of what they're like. They can be goofy, and yeah, it just is what it is, you know. My friends are who they are, and you can pick your friends, but sometimes, man, they just pick you, and sometimes you just click with people, and I guess I'll go ahead and share the story of how we met, you know. Okay, his name is David. Him and I used to work together for a security company, and we met each other originally at the orientation and we talked a little bit, and I thought maybe, you know, that was the end of it. I'll never see them again. And honestly, some of them I never did see again since that day. But David, yeah, he ended up working some shifts out at the same post where I was at, and it eventually changed to where we relieved one another as far as, you know, as far as shifts is concerned. He worked before me, I worked after him, and that's just the way it was. And we would stay and talk, you know, and we got to talking about, you know, movies and YouTube and smartphones, and I convinced him to get a smartphone eventually, and I got him into YouTube a little bit. And one day we just we were talking about movies, and I can't remember off the top of my head which movie it was that I told him I was going to go see, and he said that his son and him was going to go see the same movie. So at first I was like, well, why don't we choose a day and time, and we'll go see it together. And he said that he originally didn't want to, because Monday was the only day to be with his son, and didn't want me to kind of interfere with that, and I could see that, you know. So for a while he went on Monday, and then he would go and see the movie with me on Tuesday. And this went on for, at least 4 or 5 times, maybe 6, before I told him, look, you know, this is costing you money that you don't need to spend. Why don't you ask your son if it'd be all right if we just make it a thing where we all go, you know, together on a day. You know, we'll have lunch before, we'll go see the movie after, and he asked his son, and he was okay with it. So yeah, from that time forward, man, we've been going to have lunches, and then after lunch we would go see the movie that we wanted to see, and it looks like this year was another big year for movies. I've counted the stubs from this year, since we're not going to see any more movies this year. We saw 32 movies, which is insane, because I'm sure if I went and looked at 2013, 2013 was probably the highest amount of movies we've ever seen in a year's time, you know. I think I said like 34 or something like that, but I'm gonna eventually count and make sure, because I keep all my movie subs, and I have since 2007. And I didn't really go that much, you know, before like 2011 or whatever, you know. And then I didn't go as often as I do now. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure the last movie I've seen on my own before we started, you know, going out, you know, together, I'm pretty sure that's when I went and saw 2 movies in the same day. I know one of them was the sequel to 30 Days of Night, if that takes you back how far ago it's been. I forgot what the other movie was. I vaguely remember it, and I wish I knew what it was, but I can't remember it right now. So yeah, we've seen a lot of movies since then. You know, I made sure that I went and seen every single Marvel movie, just about every thriller that came out. Of course, we didn't go see like the chick flicks or the stupid comedies or whatever, because this guy, you mentioned Will Ferrell, he will go off on a tangent of curse words that are even, you can't even tell what they are. And I will demonstrate that if I ever get a chance to film them. So now I'm coming up on University of War Memorial. Going to turn on War Memorial here in a second. So yeah, Christmas Eve 2015. Craziness. I can't believe the holidays are already here. I can't believe 2015 is almost over. That's just insane. You know, we did decorate this year, and I'm going to continue to as long as I can. Uh-oh. Rescue 3 is out. Well, I have no idea. Wait a minute. Rescue 3. Oh, that's the substitute for Rescue 2. That's the substitute Rescue Squad truck. Because I was going to say, we don't have a Rescue 3 station, but that's their backup. So I have no idea where they're going. I listened to the scanner a lot, and there was an alarm earlier somewhere. Some sort of motorcycle shop or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but what am I doing? Anyway, on the way to Pizza Works, on the way to see Gary and have fun. Hopefully fixed her Wi-Fi. Hopefully there's nothing wrong. I don't know. Hopefully there's no more engines coming. Hope that was the only one. Usually they only send a rescue if it's like really close by the house, or if there's a accident or a fire. They're not really called for EMS that often. Oh well, I don't see anything, so I guess we're good. We're in Imperial Heights territory now. They have their own fire department. The best dang county fire department under Limestone, as far as I'm concerned. And why do I say that? Because I live in Limestone District. And Limestone Fire Department has a place in my heart, big time. They are always number one. My grandfather worked on the firefighter team over at Limestone in the old station when it was on Main Street. They were not, that was a long time ago. But yeah, Limestone is just awesome, and it's good to know. And I've gotten to know a lot of the firefighters over there. I really have, and all of them are just so cool to be around and everything. And even though Chicago Fire and all them is it's all dramatized and everything. I think they've got that team aspect. Even though it's on a show, the teamwork when they all come together to do a job, I honestly think that's what most fire grounds need to work towards, you know, where you know, where people go to do their job, they only get with the chief if they don't know what to do. But as soon as the chief gives command, you know, they react, no questions asked, and it's all for the better cause. And I don't know. I haven't been on a firefighter call or anything like that, and I really hope that that's the kind of teamwork that they have, you know. Of course, not every single fire, not every single accident or whatever is that dramatic that they put on TV. So it's kind of laid back, I guess, for the most part, for EMS and everything. But when there's an actual battle of a fire or whatever, they come together, man. And I absolutely love how dispatch puts it all together too. You know, putting together Mavis boxes together and see how they all communicate and work together. Our system is just awesome. I'm about ready to pull into Pieceworks, guys, and when I do, I'm gonna cut and see what I can find out about this Wi-Fi. Steady line of cars coming. Finally, I can go. Good thing this is just another day for me. Alright, see you later, Gamites. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end this vlog short. So, you know, it is a holiday, so I want to keep it short anyway, because it is almost Christmas. So, I'll talk to you next time. See you then.